The majority of painting businesses I talk to on a daily basis are chasing leads, knocking on doors, calling past clients, and posting on social media, just trying to keep their schedule full. And they've maybe tried marketing, maybe a cheap agency or an expensive one that got okay results, but nothing game changing. And now they're stuck using lead aggregators that get them competing with 4 or 5 other painters, making them lower the price just to win headache clients. And the reason these painting businesses deal with all this is because they don't have a true marketing system. Everything feels scattered and growth depends on them just doing more. If that sounds like you, it isn't your fault. Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm the founder of PaintLaunch. And when I first started marketing painting businesses, I saw these problems. And that's why we created our company. I saw painting businesses spending tens of thousands on marketing with little to nothing to show for it. Now, after 3 years, we have built an 8-figure system that has generated 7 figures in sales for the painting businesses we work with, dozens of contractors across North America. And have done this all with our Trust Flywheel system. And before we get into how it works, we need to know why it works. Now, I've spoken with hundreds of painting businesses. Thing. Marketing agencies don't understand our industry, and that's because they're all running the same copy and paste playbook and problems, so they're going to send you a pile of leads with no follow-up. The leads are low quality, unresponsive, and just price shopping. They have zero tracking, so you never know what's actually working and what's not. And what always seems to come up is, most of the time, you don't need more leads, you just need better leads that book in automatically, are pre-sold before you ever show up. And that's exactly what we do. We don't just run your ads, we give you an entire system that qualifies prospects, books them onto your estimator's calendar, and pre-sells them before you ever show up, which allows you to close more jobs consistently and at higher prices. This is a system very much like a switch, being able to turn it on and scale consistently to 6-figure months. And here's how we do it. We follow 4 simple pillars of marketing, which is advertising, nurturing, positioning, and systems. First is our advertising system, or how we actually get your leads in. We use our ad scaling system with over $1.5 million in ad spend, tested to attract only serious homeowners looking for painting services. We do this with our proprietary targeting data, creative that just works, and messaging that attracts your ideal clients that can actually afford your service. Now, this is where most agencies stop, even if they can get you here, with generic names, phone numbers, and emails that aren't anything. We then qualify each prospect on the front end before even getting sent over to you, ensuring that the platforms we use know the difference between a quality and a not quality prospect, which will save you time from calling leads that will just never pick up the phone and getting better customers. Because of this, we don't get tire kickers or people that are just window shopping. Maddox went from blasting generic copy and paste messaging from another agency, struggling to speak to more than a few prospects per month, to booking over $40K in new jobs in just 2 weeks of installing the system. Which comes into our next part, which is the nurturing of these leads that come in. Now, most painting businesses lose over 50% of their leads instantly because they don't follow up fast enough. And this is backed by hundreds of studies, with Harvard finding service businesses losing over 391% in sales conversion by not getting in contact with their leads in under 5 minutes. So because of this, we've created an AI-powered agent that instantly reaches out to your leads and books them directly into your calendar for you. This allows us to book 50 to 60% of our leads into quotes without having to work any harder. This is the same system that allowed Hamza, an interior painter in Ontario, to add 120K in book jobs in just 38 days using this system. Now we have leads, quotes, but how about actually converting them onto your schedule? We now would then use our authority automation, which allows us to pre-frame those estimates we've scheduled into positioning you as the authority, so you can close those quotes on the spot, charging more. We do this with emails that position you as the expert, showing reviews, testimonials, and projects completed. We also remarket each quote before and after their quote. So if they book a quote with you on Monday, they are seeing you 5, 6, 7 times before you even show up at their project. This goes into a little bit more about your team, your business, and previous projects you've done in the area. Lastly, we put them through a proven process, reminding them of their appointment that 8-figure painting businesses use. This has allowed Dallas, a brand new painting business, to close nearly 40% of his estimates, getting his cost of marketing down to just 3.3% on $255K in added revenue working with our team. And lastly, tracking and systems. The only reason we know these numbers is because we track everything. Most agencies optimize towards vanity metrics like lowest cost per lead. We optimize towards sales because that's what really matters, right? We track every booked quote, closed job, and the total revenue to refine your marketing. We then feed that data back to the platforms we use, so bringing in better leads for higher priced jobs. This allows us to stop chasing low quality leads and start booking premium projects that let you build a real team. And the result from using this kind of system is more jobs, more money, and less work. And we've used it dozens of times. It's battle tested and is completely exclusive to one painter per city, which means if you don't take this, your competition probably will. So here are your 3 options. Option one, you can stay the same. Keep doing what you're doing, rely on word of mouth or referrals, waste money on lead sharing sites and agencies that don't truly deliver, stay stuck in the cycle of chasing work, doing this work, and never getting ahead. Or hey, option two, you can do it yourself. You can invest thousands into 4 different coaching programs, spend 10 to 20 hours a week and thousands of dollars per week to figure out what works, get leads that never pick up the phone, and continue to update and find out what works, always to be 2 steps behind and never knowing what actually works. Or option 3, work with us and fix this forever. Let us attract higher quality leads, automate your entire follow-up process, help you close more jobs at higher prices, and give you a real system to grow and manage it all, fixing your marketing in months, not years. So click the button below if you haven't already, apply now and see if you qualify for our system, because again, we only do work with 1 painter per city. Most major regions are already taken. So if you are interested, apply now and join the dozens of painting contractors across North America, where we're helping them scale to 7 and 8 figures. Because the biggest risk isn't working with us, it's doing nothing. It's waking up 6 months from now, still chasing leads, still struggling to keep your team busy, and still hoping for referrals to come in. Or you could flip the switch today and never worry about work coming in again.